Hey, what's up? This is Falkowa bringing you another match on Highrise. My TDM match I thought was kind of short, so I figured, throw up a Highrise domination game because they're a little bit longer, and I really haven't posted up a Highrise map, so I'm trying to get away from my favelas and Skid Row maps and everything and post up a few different maps. But here I'm using the Tar-21 with no attachments at all because I really like the silence with it, and I didn't get it in, you saw like my first or second kill I think it was, that I ended up getting the 75 kills, which unlocks it, so I now have it, but couldn't attach it during the game because I was still playing, so I figured, just go around and see how it is without any attachments or anything, because I know a lot of people who use it, and I really like it, and I'm just trying to prestige, and so I gotta use a lot of guns and try and get some challenges done, and sick of using the Scar and a LMG on this map. I really didn't think it was right to use it, so I wanted to use the Tar, and it really is becoming one of my top guns because of the damage, and the accuracy on it really isn't that bad because it just takes people down in 2 shots pretty much, and all you gotta do is pop fire it a little bit for those long range shots, and you'll be able to get them. See, like that shot was pretty far and took them down pretty fast compared to my teammates shooting at them. But I really like this gun because you can use it for long range shots, and whenever it comes to a close firefight or whatever, it's got a high rate of fire, and you really can hit fire good with it. So it is a very underrated gun. If you don't use it, you should try it out and see what you think. But in this map, it's a little bit longer, so I wanted to try and show my strategy. There was a lot of snipers for some reason on the enemy team, so I decided to take the underneath route a lot to try and get behind them and see if I can cause havoc to snipers camping back here. But every time I came back, I really didn't find anybody, and ended up dying a lot because they had someone had Scrambler Pro on, and I couldn't find anybody. But Highrise, I try to stay on the edges, like in the TDM. I was in that box over there by B. I like that spot a lot. Or if they're spawning at C, then I'll take under that airlift area. I'll go underneath and look into their spawn. I think once they capture C, I'll go under there, but I decided to capture A here because I knew if they just held B and we had A and C, they'd be spawning outside a lot or spawning in here. As you see, I think get a guy that spawned right down there. Whenever they have the B flag, they will spawn in this little tunnel area, so just be aware of that. I switched out my chopper gunner for AC-130, and I think I'm going to stick with the AC-130 a lot. It's just a really powerful, kill streak, and I just think it's really sweet being up in it, shooting missiles down, so I am probably going to stick with the AC-130 for a little bit, even though it's kind of cheap, and a lot of YouTube players on here that think it's cheap. But it's a game, it's fun, so I like to have fun, and I'm going to use the AC-130. Here they have all the flags now, and I have no clue where they're spawning at, so I just decided to come over here, which is a good spot to hide on this, other than this flaming barrel right next to me that I think could explode at any time. Enemies really can't see you no matter where they are at this on the map, except if they're on top of that crate thing where the helicopter is. But my area got shot down, so I have to go out there and try and find some kills. Here I am in my sweet spot and get picked off, but try to be in that spot a lot because you can pick off like maybe 2 or 3 guys if you're lucky without dying, and once you do that, you definitely want to get out of that area. But right now we have A, and you don't want to get spawn trapped at A because that's the worst place to get spawn trapped on this map, and it's really easy to, but so I tried to run out and see what I can do over here with B because we're capturing right now, and I found out that this is a nice little spot to play in, because you can kind of watch over B, and then if you look to your left a little bit, you can look all the way down at their spawn. But so you can try that spot out if you want. Let me see if I use the, no, I see this guy up here. There's like if you go up those stairs, there's a little crack if you're sniping or something that you can look through right under the helicopter pad, and you can see into their spawn real well. I don't think I use it this map because I'm using the Tar, and it's iron sight's kind of hard for a small area to look through, because the iron sight's pretty cluttered, and to look through a small area it's going to be even more cluttered, so I don't think I use it. But I've used it with red dot and sniping, so you can try it out. Here I'm just chilling in my spot and letting my area do the work. I'm going to speed up the AC-130, kill streak, just because, it's kind of self-explanatory. You just shoot a bunch of bombs to try and kill as many people as you want. If anybody has any complaints, I know a lot of people don't watch this video to begin with, but just let me know in a comment if you really want to see me in the AC-130, but I decided to speed it up. It's definitely a better kill streak now than the chopper gunner, because whenever I was using the chopper gunner, I'd be up for maybe 10 to 30 seconds before I get shot down, because there's not enough flares, and people are getting the idea of just to carry a class with Stinger missiles and shoot you down as fast as you can. So the AC-130 I think is definitely the top 11 kill streak, because it's so hard to shoot down, and you can definitely get probably between 6 and 20 kills with it, depending on what map it is and how good you are using it. But if you're not really a good AC-130 user like me, pretty much, you just gotta stick with it, and things will come your way. You'll get those multi-kills and triple kills whenever you get the hang of it, just being able to trap them in a spawn area or shoot to where you think they're spawning, because you'll shoot a bomb to a spawn point, and by the time it gets to the ground, actually there could be 2 or 3 guys pop up and you'll get a triple kill. So I definitely recommend that. Here in the rest of the video, I just saw our teammates just rushing to one side, and I really didn't know what to do, because I don't like that side of the map whenever they're spawning at sea. So I followed back and tried to get to my spot over here to try and cover my teammates on the left side, because most of them are rushing the right side, which I don't know, because there's not a lot of cover over there. But it seems like my YouTube videos that I've been posting up, I've been getting around a 4 or 5 kill death ratio, so this one fell into that category a little bit, and I figured I'd post it up. My Vector video, I did have like 17 deaths, so it didn't really fall into that category, but I didn't use AC-130, I guess, in that video. I used emergency airdrop. So just trying to get some high kill deaths, high kill videos up, because I like killing a lot of people. I really don't care that much about my ratio. I just think it's fun to use a strategy to tell people where busy areas are on maps, because whenever you're getting 50 kills, you have to be around a lot of people to shoot them. You have to know where they're at. So in these areas, like right here or over here onto this left, there's going to be a lot of people coming by. I'll play here and get 3 or 4 kills at a time, and you can call me a camper, but it's stupid to rush out there, because there's going to be guys spawning. You're not going to be able to take on 3 guys by yourself. So I'd rather just sit back and pick them off, because they can take other routes to get me. There's like 3 different ways to get me from where I was sitting, and if they're stupid enough not to take those routes and to just keep coming out that window, then they deserve to die, in my opinion. But could have called my predator in, but that's the end of the match. 52-10. Please rate and subscribe.